Hello, we're going to present the interview to three environmental engineers that's going to present at La Car, and I'm going to ask a different question and my parents going to do other different questions to the environmental engineers. So let's Okay, Valentina, how do you ensure that an environmental project complies with all current regulations?
To ensure that an environment project complies with current regulation, it is essential to conduct a thorough investigation of applicable laws and regulation at the local, national, and international level.
What has been the most challenging environmental project you have managed and how did you approach it?
A particularly challenging project I managed was the restoration of an ecosystem damaged by industrial activities. The main challenge was to coordinate multiple stakeholders, including the government and the local communicate.
What technology emergence do you think will have the greatest impact on environmental managers in the coming years?
Emerging technologies that I believe will have the greatest impact on environment and managing include artificial intelligence and big data to improve its environment monitoring and prediction capabilities. Uh, and advanced drones and sensor will also be crucial in collecting real-time data on air, water, and soil quality.
Who is risk management in environmental projects?
Risk management in environmental projects begins with a comprehensive environment impact assessment to identify potential risks and adverse effects. Mitigation plans must develop that considered both environment and social risks. It is important to carry on continuous monitoring and have a rapid response system to address any uniform events.
Hello, Sarah. I have some question for you. The first question is what are many parameters that need to be monitored to assess water quality in a watershed?
Okay, the main parameters to monitor are physical, chemical, biological, and this is include pH, temperature, biologic factors, oxygen dissolve, and solid dissolve. All of these parameters tell you what are the water quality.
Sarah, what technologies or methods do you use for water quality sampling and analysis?
Okay, environmental engineers, you use a different technological instrument. First one is one example of 10 that is multiparametric, that you can read different parameters that have in a water bottle, and you know what is the quality of the water. These parameters, as you know, are temperature, pH, all of them.
Sarah, could you explain the wastewater treatment process and its importance maintain the quality of natural water bodies?
Okay, let's water have a long process that have divided in different parts that are treatment have seven chains. So these parts are pre-treatment, primary, secondary, and tertiary treatment in patron. These are like example in primary treatment, stable solids that are here. In second treatment, have a biologic process that degrade organic materials. And on the last one, the third treatment is an specific contaminant such as nutrients that have on the water body.
Sarah, can you tell us about a significant project you've worked on related to water quality?
Of course, in a recent project, I worked on monitoring water quality in a river that was suffering from highest levels of pollutions due to industrial centers that are near there and agriculture projects. And we implement monitor station at critical points and points that have most problems in the water body.
Hello, Maria Fernanda. Let's start the interview. One question. What experiences do you have in managing environment projects?
In my previous role as environmental project coordinator, I managed several environmental projects, including energy efficiency projects in Bogota. My responsibility included planning, executing, and supervising the project, ensuring that established objectives and budget were met.
How do you ensure that the projects do you coordinate complete while current environmental regulation?
To ensure compliance with environmental regulation, I first conduct a thorough review of applicable local and national regulation. And then I integrate these requirements into the project plan for the beginning and make sure that all team members are aware. In addition, I implement regular internal audits to verify that regulations are being followed and adjust and the plan as necessary.
How do you handle communication and collaboration with stakeholders in a project?
I consider communication to be key to the success of any project. To manage communication, I establish clear channels from the start and establish regular meetings to keep stakeholders informed about progress and any change to the project. I also use the IT reports and updates to ensure everyone is aware of achievement and challenges.
How do you prioritize your tasks and managing your time in a dynamic work environment?
To prioritize my tasks, I use approach based on the urgency and importance of each task. I use time management tools and to-do lists to organize my day and quickly activities.
How do you assess the environment impact of a project and what steps do you take to mitigate negative impact?
I assess the environmental impact by conducting of environmental impact assessment that at the start the project. These include identifying predictions and assessing potential environmental associated social impact. In based of the feeding, I develop and implement environmental management plan that include mitigation measures to minimize and negative impact and continue. And I continually monitor the impact through the project cycle and adjust strategies as necessary.